All righty, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring him in because he's done his homework, and sooner or later this morning we will get to the fall forecast. Here's Pat Pagano. Good morning, Pat.
Yeah, I've done my homework, and I've done my lake work, and I've done my weather center work. I've done all of it. And today we'll just have a mix of clouds and sun. We'll be in the mid-70s, mid-60s, partly cloudy tonight. Partly sunny Wednesday, more humid, chance of a shower, middle 80s. So a little bit of August. Then we'll cool it down a little bit on Thursday. Hazy, humid, scattered showers or a thunderstorm, and the high 75 to 80. Sunny to partly cloudy Friday, mid-70s. Looks like it will for the weekend. Looks like it will cloud up Saturday with a chance of showers. Any showers Sunday will be giving way to partly sunny skies. So if you have plans for the weekend, early Saturday looks okay, and later Sunday. In the middle, there could be shower activity. Sorry about that.
Temperatures don't look too bad, though, really, for the week.
No, they don't look bad at all. In fact, they're above norm. They're above the norm. Even on Friday when it gets cooler, it'll be in the mid-70s. So it's still above where we should be at this time of the year. And, enjoy that. The nights aren't too bad either. So enjoy that.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have here in front of me, in my hand, Pat's fall forecast. The fall forecast for October, November, and December.
Right. And summarizing, changeable temps on the wet side. We have storms around Thanksgiving and Christmas. Not necessarily the day, but that time. And we usually try to break it down by week. So October, first week, fair, cool, some rain, back to cool. So rain in the middle. Second week, rain and partly sunny. Third week, cool, then brisk and chilly. The fourth week, cool, then rainy. Last few days, showers. So a little bit more wet than it should be for the month of October, which is characteristically a dry month. First few days of November, cold and dry. First week, rain early and late. Second week, showers are mild and colder with flurries. The third week, mainly fair and cold. Thanksgiving time, rain and wind. Not snow, rain and wind. December, first week, rain or wet snow showers and partly cloudy before turning stormy for the weekend. Second week is partly cloudy, then milder with showers. Third week, a wintry mix to start, and rain and snow showers to end. That's right before Christmas. Last week, a Christmas potpourri ends with wind, cold, and snow showers. And as I said, it's on the wet side, changeable temps, storms around Thanksgiving and Christmas time. So you have to admit, Marshall, it does not appear all that bad.
It doesn't appear all that bad, but,
Right.
but, as they say in sports, that's why they play the game. We'll see how it plays out. I mean, when you look at if the temperatures stay like you have here, it looks pretty good, as a matter of fact. But if anything happens with the temperatures in December, it doesn't look so good to me. So, I mean, October and November actually look stellar, to be quite honest with you.
December's a little changeable.
But it still looks, it's fallish. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not fallish. It doesn't have the winter bite to it like it possibly could have.
That's right.
And December doesn't either, but I never trust December this far. So
December has a tendency of going either way.
Right.
I wanted to go back a little bit to Dorian because I don't know. First of all, let me talk about Dorian. My sister, who has a coworker whose in-laws live in Abaco. Now, this was during the week. I don't believe I told you this, but I may have. Yeah, I think I did. And did I tell you that the in-laws did text her to tell her that one of the biggest problems following the hurricane was the presence of sharks all around their house?
Oh, yeah.
That is something no one mentioned in the news. but that was a big problem because the eye that went across Abaco literally took water, from the Atlantic and brought it right across the island. And with that came the sharks. So I wonder how many people would have survived the hurricane if it weren't for the sharks, which is an interesting thought. So I just wanted to let you know about that. Then number two, we did the long range. The mouse patrol.
Uh-huh.
Did I tell you it was a total of 6?
Mice?
Yes.
You got them all?
David found 5 more on Friday before I left, and he texted me and he said he has a tendency of using different words for different things. Yes. He said the 5 that I found are juveniles. He said, unlike the first one. So I'm still under the thought that that was the mother that I saw a week ago, and she was obviously protecting her nest wherever it was.
Yeah.
So over the weekend, I did not see anything, nor did I see anything as far as any droppings. Hopefully, that'll help that situation. And I put down 2 more glue traps, and David will check them at the end of the week. But hopefully that at least will get us through the month of September or about October. Depends on how cold it gets. And then the movie. It's just getting harder and harder. Yesterday, I got home at 4 p.m. I worked in the weather center till 7, and I showered and I was sleeping by 8. And I have to tell you, Marshall, I am pretty tired.
I understand because last night
Yeah.
I had to go to a Board of Education meeting because they had something that I was involved in on the agenda, okay?
Okay.
And so I go to the meeting, and because they put me on the agenda, the Board of Education doesn't like me, most of them.
Why is that?
So normally if I go, public speaking is unless you're speaking about something that's on the agenda, isn't until the end of the meeting. And yeah, you don't want to wait around 2 hours, right? But because they put this on, I was able to speak during the meeting. And I went up there and I told them what I thought very nicely, what they were doing, and blah, 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 and that I needed something done like this, like that. They all sat there, and then I said to my Salisbury representative, I'll forward you this so you can put it before the whole board. Thank you. And the board chair, who hates me, and I don't really like him, I didn't say anything, right? So I leave the room. And after I leave, and the matter's closed, right? After I leave the room, he forgets that we videotaped the meetings, right?
Uh-oh.
He then goes on to say, well, our lawyers say, with me not in the room, our lawyers say we did nothing wrong. Like, I'm not going to hear that.
Like you're not going to hear it.
What a dolt head. Like, I'm not going to hear it. First thing I see this morning on the videotape is him saying that.
So now what?
Well, no, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, but he doesn't have. He didn't have to say that. I mean, I thanked them for getting a lawyer's opinion. I thanked them. I said, "Thank you for going out and getting a lawyer's opinion." That doesn't mean the lawyer's opinion is correct, because you have to go to court if you want to find out that. But to say that after I leave the room, not to be a man enough to say it right when I'm there, how foolish is that? Unbelievable.
So I could. So a little bit of frustration and a little bit. That you had no time as far as sleeping, right? Because you got home late.
I got home late, so yeah. So once again, it was but it was worth it because you know what? I brought it up and they put it on there. So you know what? It's either you walk the walk and talk the talk.
Mm-hmm.
So we choose our profession, Pat. We have to live with.
Isn't that the truth? That is
live
such
by our
the truth.
Yeah. All right, I want you to live by the decision that you will no longer use glue traps. I hate glue traps. That's that's so inhumane.
Oh well, a lot of people say that, but
when you hate mice as much as you do, it's not that inhumane.
And I'm not going to pick anything up. So
that's right.
Goodness, I don't even want to know about it. So that's it. Yes.
Yes,
and in the meantime, tomorrow we'll get together on that infamous day, of course, 9/11.
It's hard to believe. It's been so many years. Oh my gosh.
19.
Yep, amazing. All right, Pat. I will speak with you mañana.
All right, that sounds good. You have a good one.
Take care.
Okay, bye-bye, Marshall.
Pat Pagano this morning in the Weather Center with a check on the tri-state forecast here on Robin Hood Radio. And the weather actually sounds like it's going to be okay for what goes on at St. Joseph's up in Canaan, beginning at midnight and going all day long.